So today is pregnancy test day. I went in for the blood work this morning, just kind of waiting another few hours to receive the results. So yesterday started the pee fright, pee anxiety. Every other time we've tried to conceive, I've gotten my period either right before the test or on the same day as the test. And so since yesterday, I've been nervous to go pee and see blood because that has happened before, and that would typically mean that I'm not pregnant. Every single time, and I drink a lot of water, every single time that I pee, I have that sort of same feeling. But I took the test this morning and I haven't had any blood, and we're getting closer and closer to the result time. So it definitely is unique so far. Like typically I already would have had a sign of blood or spotting. So I don't know. I feel really nervous, and I feel just as, I feel like I'm not even speaking. I think I feel equally as nervous to be pregnant as I do to not be pregnant at this point. And I think that that's almost like part of me like feels like it really could be true. It really could be happening this time. Emotionally, this time since the day of the IUI up until today, you know, in this 2-week time period, this 2-week waiting game, it's been a really, really intense emotional time for me and for Aydian and for us. And a lot has come up around, you know, just fears. And I think I admitted to some deeper fears around being a mom and some deeper fears around repeating my own family cycle, and just like really raw, deep fears that I don't think I was in touch with or wanted to accept or acknowledge before. I just had this moment during that time when we were in these depths of emotion where I just felt like this sense of the spirit of the baby telling me that, or nodding at me saying, yeah, that's it, you know, that's the way, you know, this is what I need you to do, is to just be in fear and allow for fear, and know that, you know, there's no perfect setting for me, and there's no laying out a red carpet and being in a perfect 100% ready place to bring me into the world. If that were the case, I wouldn't need to come into the world. I wouldn't be coming to be a human, because that's what this human experience is. It's about learning, and it's about figuring out what our lessons are, and allowing ourselves to learn, and allowing ourselves to teach and to be taught, and to just pass wisdom back and forth between us. And I really do believe that this baby, or babies, I really feel like they're going to be one of my biggest teachers in life, and mine and Aydian's biggest teachers in life. And that scares the living shit out of me. And I think that that's part of what this nervousness is about. I'm equally nervous to be pregnant, and I'm equally nervous to not be pregnant. But I know with my whole heart that I want to be, and that we have been waiting for this moment since we fell in love. And it's now, you know, 8 years into that love, and it's time for us to take this next step. And I just feel like if they call me today and say, yes, you are pregnant, I'm just gonna be like, holy hell yes. It's just gonna be like that moment of all of this deep, deep emotional work that we've been doing for years, and all of the work that we put into this partnership and this relationship and this life that we've built together. It's almost like a graduation moment. It just feels like it would be that moment of, you're ready, yeah. So I'm feeling the feels. I've been all over the place. I have been dancing in pure bliss and joy, and I've had a lot of tension in other moments, and just, again, you know, using the bathroom is a lot. And I just can't get over. I am just so humbled by this experience, regardless of what the outcome is. I woke up this morning before Aydian, you know, and it was just like, you know, not very light out because it was 6 something in the morning, and I didn't get out of bed, and Lucky was just snuggling into me, and I just had this sense of, no matter what the news is today, I am blessed and my life is so great. And yes, there is hard emotional moments, and it's all about how I look at them, and it's all about how I learn from them. And I don't believe for a second that I'm not destined to be a mom, and I don't believe for a second that my body will not conceive a baby at the right and perfect time. And if that's today, then amazing, you know, sign me up. I'm there. And if it's not, it's a bigger part of me that really just trusts and can still exhale in gratitude that my life is what it is, and that I have so much love in it. So just wanted to check in, let you all know where I'm at. Hopefully we'll have some news soon. Fingers crossed. Thanks for listening. Okay, I'm back. We are about 20 minutes away from hearing from the nurse the news about whether or not we're pregnant this time. And so this last hour we're in the home stretch, and I've been feeling the anxiety a little bit higher. So I took some time to do some writing, you know, to just give myself some space to express what I was feeling. So I was just gonna read that to you all. It's the moment that I'm cracked open, vulnerable as fuck in the arms of Divine Mother, praying for deeper trust, so that the yes and the no are equally blessed and kissed by the angels. The yes and the no are in service to your soul. The yes and the no are on time with your destiny. You can center into your heart and ground into the earth, knowing the yes and the no are for your protection and for your healing. The yes and the no that put your stomach in knots and make your heart pound harder than it ever has is the blessing of being human. The leaps we take into manifesting our deepest desires are what make us more and more alive. That pounding heart is alive and rich with vitality and purpose. We show up for another day awaiting the yes and the no and the not knowing until we know. Rejection is an old story of mine. Unworthiness wrote the book. Every verse is a no, and every time it is read and acknowledged, there is a new space for yes. We are the yes. We are the opportunity. We are the potential for no. Now I am split open, and I can hear yes, and I can hear no. So that's kind of where I'm at, and I just wanted to share that because it's really hard to share the intensity of today. So I feel like that encapsulated it a little bit more. We'll keep you posted. Thanks.